Hello everyone. I've been playing a good bit of the 2007 servers recently, so I thought I'd make a little video talking a bit about them. And before I get started, I just wanted to say briefly that I've been having a lot of sort of comment wars between people on my videos. Some people who really dislike 2007 servers or dislike the EOC and vice versa. And my suggestion for that would be is if you see a video that's about the EOC and you don't like the EOC, then don't watch it. And don't go and start a flame war on the video. I don't have any problem removing posts and, if necessary, blocking people from my channel because I don't really like reading through the flame wars. I have all the YouTube comments sent to my email, so when people are flaming, I have to read through it to filter out those messages from the ones that I actually want to respond to. So yeah, don't do that. And yeah, so the rest of this video, I'm just going to be talking a bit about what I've been doing since the 2007 servers were released, and maybe a bit about what my plans are for them. So here we go. First off, one of the first things I did was complete the waterfall quest, which was very, very helpful for boosting my combat right at the start. I also finished Witch's House a little bit later, and I have a few other quests that I still need to do to give a good bit of starting experience. And I'll actually post a quick find code link in the description, which has a list of quests. So that'll be helpful for some of you who are just starting out. The next thing is just another picture of a quest that I did, Sheep Herder, which was one of the more annoying quests, even though it's relatively short. Yeah, I'd recommend doing it because it's an easy one or a short one, but it is really irritating, and it has a nice ending, which I enjoyed. Okay, so next, this is what I've been doing the most of. I've been runecrafting a lot. Some of you may have seen my video on Saturday, in which I was looking for people to run Essence for mines and airs, and for some reason I got a lot of hate due to that. I'm not quite sure why. Essence running has been around since the old servers were actually out, and the runners make profit and the runecrafters get runecrafting experience. It's nothing new really, and for some reason people were hating on that. But whatever, people find stuff to rage about, no matter what you do, I have to say. So yeah, that batch of essence that I'm showing on here is what I used to get to 44 runecrafting, and from there I did some solo natures. And this is the first batch of natures that I made. You can see my inventory there, and for some reason I'm buying bowstrings. I think just because they were inexpensive, I thought I'd buy some just to have in the future. And this is selling my first batch of nature runes, and I got, I think, 110 each, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but prices are indeed relatively low at the moment. Here is my first adamant sword purchase, which I needed because I got 30 attack off of the waterfall quest, although I actually haven't been doing any combat training, so that's not particularly helpful. I probably should have waited and bought a scimitar later. And then I also bought a rune longsword, same story with the adamant longsword. I don't need it yet, but it doesn't hurt to have, I suppose. There isn't really that much difference between longswords and scimitars, but I suppose a scimitar would be slightly better. And then my first games necklace. I also bought a ring of dueling a little bit later, but these teleports are incredibly useful right at the start. I just got 25 or 27 magic. You need 25 for the Varrock teleport, and I still need to go get 37 for Falador teleports, and then Camelot teleports, the real big one, because that one's so far away. It's such a terrible walk to get over there. But you can also use like charter ships and things, which are more expensive, but they do speed it up a little bit. They're especially useful if if you're trying to go run natures. You can use a charter ship to get over to Brimhaven, which saves you a good bit of time, although it costs like 1.6k, which is quite expensive, to be honest. Next, I can't show the pictures because I don't want people to think I'm manipulating prices, but they're me investing in some items, and that's because I'm not really planning on playing a whole lot more of the 2007 servers, at least not in the coming week, because I have a lot of work to do this week. And so I've been investing pretty much all of my cash, which is somewhere around 500k, into some items. And the thing with the 2007 servers is there isn't very much GP in the game at the moment. So as long as you invest your money into something that has a chance to rise, like I wouldn't recommend investing in rune scimitars because there will be more of them coming into the game. They're already relatively expensive, and once people get to 60 attack, they'll just get dragon weapons, which you can just buy at the shop. So I wouldn't really recommend investing in something like that, but think about what you invest in and you can definitely make a lot of money. Pretty much everything, or a lot of items, are going to rise quite a lot eventually. So if you're not really going to be playing, I recommend investing your money into something that's likely to rise. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I put all my money into that. I also, I can't show the picture because it has some items that I invested in as well, but I also bought a Zami Page 4, which I'm planning to keep for myself. That was for 40k, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Yeah, so, and then one last picture here is me completing a maze random event from which I got like 60 coal or something. Not that great, but okay, that's fine. And okay, so that's it for the pictures that I have, but in terms of my long-term goals for 2007 Scape, I actually don't really have any. I'm not really planning on playing it a whole lot. I just sort of wanted to go on and mess around and have a little bit of fun with it. If I do anything on it, it'll probably be to make a max, or to max out my account in just in combat stats though, probably just in melee even, and then possibly go stake, because that was something that I had wanted to do a bit more of before I maxed out my skills in the main game, and I never really got around to it. So I think that might be fun on here. And yeah, so that's really it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.